With the Venmo debit card, you can Venmo everything. Your favorite band's merch? You can Venmo this. Or their next show? You can Venmo that. Visit Venmo.me/debit to learn more. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. pursuant to license by MasterCard International Incorporated. The card may be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted. Venmo purchase restrictions apply.
As we're in the midst of an unexpectedly not as scorching as usual summer, registered trademark, we once again look forward to the new month of experiences, fun, and food that August provides. Today on CityCast Las Vegas, I'm joined by Melinda Shekels, editor of The Town Magazine, and my co-host Sarah Lohman with our CityCast Guide to August 2025. It's Thursday, July 31st. I'm David Figler, and here's what Las Vegas is talking about. Sarah and Melinda, welcome to the monthly guide. You're like my dream team for this.
Thank you, David. Hi, Melinda.
Hi, Sarah. Thank you, David. It's always so great to be with both of you. And you guys are like my Charlie's Angels.
Aw.
My other two.
It's the best. And I love when people comment to me, oh my gosh, I did that thing that Melinda said I should go do, or I did that thing that Sarah was going to go do. And it's lovely. And I do want to give the
buccal massage, because people still are talking about that.
That's
was really
crazy.
Like, you really brought it for that monthly guide. It will go down in history.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. But I think this is going to be a good one, too, because August is kind of like a sleeper month for Vegas, but there's so much. Also, I want to give a hey howdy to all the new listeners. Here's a funny little trivia tidbit, little factoid, that August is the most common month for birthdays.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow.
I speak from knowledge as well, since it's my birthday too this month.
Happy birthday, David.
So what local spots do you think are the best places to go look for great gifts?
In Vegas, it's always challenging to find gifts because we just don't have the gift stores like other towns have. And when we do have a cool one, it seems to close within a few months. I don't know what that means about us. So I had to get creative over the years with the types of gifts that I buy. So I usually like to do experiences, and that's really like my thing. So I try to position these experiences around things people can go out and do, especially in the month of August, to keep them cool. And one of my favorites is really gifting movies. Like, I love sending people off to the movies. I think we don't go to the movies enough anymore, obviously. And, in Vegas, we do have some great movie theaters and great movie theater deals. So, David, my gift to you would be sending you either
the
to the Cinnabar. The Cinnabar at Palace Station. They do have $7.99 movie nights on Tuesdays, if you did not know that. And it's a great way to stay cool. You can stay in there, slide in there, $7.99. I could get you a $10 gift card, and then you'd even have change left over for
buy half
popcorn.
A box of Raisinets.
Yeah. Half a box popcorn. Also, Palms has a great deal. They have, $6 on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Isn't that great? The Brennan Theaters, they still have a great movie deal there. Also, really fantastic facility. And and this is just because, I love bringing you guys the spa and wellness parts of Vegas experience. Green Valley Ranch and Red Rock are still doing their locals discount 20% off during the week, Mondays through Thursdays, I think it is. And that's a great gift card. That's always my go-to. Like, I run over there, I grab a spa gift card for somebody and just get them to, everybody needs to chill. They really do.
I could use a massage, honestly. It's good to know about the discount. I also love the movie idea because, like, last summer my AC went out and I basically lived at the Beverly for 2 days. Like, that is kind of my survival skill ingrained from living on the East Coast, where our buildings don't have central air and aren't built for the hot weather. You just go to the movies. So when it happened to be in Vegas, I was like, well, let's playing at the Beverly.
And they do have a good membership program there too. Their B+ deal is very cool.
And I hear the popcorn is delicious, although I haven't been back since hearing that, but I hear it's the most amazing popcorn. I didn't trust it because it's just, shoveled out by teens, but I guess all movie theater popcorn is. So do have a couple loved ones who are born in August. For birthdays, I realized I really love giving like a really beautiful card. Like not going to the drugstore and getting it, but I like to get on Etsy and sort of search interests and find artists that have designed prints that they're also doing in card form. So potentially this is something that they could actually like hang up or even frame. And I was thinking about locally, like who has great cards. And this might surprise you, but the LV Plant Collective at Ferguson's has really cute plant-themed blank cards. Yeah. And they've got also all kinds of other gifty cute items too, stickers and stuff like that. But speaking of gift cards, Melodics, I also do love giving an experience. They do a monthly class at LV Plant Collective because I realize that just giving a plant actually stresses some people out because now they have this organism that they have to care for and they feel like set up for defeat. But the classes at LV Plant Collective are often about like they do one that's just like basic beginner's houseplant care. In July, they did a terrarium class, which is so cool. As of this recording, they haven't announced their August class yet, but I highly recommend following them on Instagram. Because they're just such a cool place. They also just got this huge restock of really like rare and unusual plants too. Very, very Audrey 2 style. So I highly recommend them for all of your gifting needs because even if they aren't a plant person, maybe you can give them something that they might become a plant person. They also have like pots and stuff, like everything you need to put together a beautiful gift is right there.
That's awesome. I mean, plants are very important for the household, although we overdo it a little here. It's
Love
a little
plant.
botanical garden-y sometimes.
I just bought another one. You can't stop. Once you start, you can't stop.
Yeah, it's like potato chips and tattoos.
Yeah. David, what do you want for your birthday coming up
Well,
this month?
One I want to highlight is a kin cooperative over on Commerce near Imperial.
Oh, I always thought it was Aiken Cooperative.
I think it's a kin.
Okay. I've never
Either
heard
way,
it out loud.
it's
It's just in my brain.
AKIN. So they have just a collection, as one would imagine from that title, of different like local artists and creators and stuff. You can get everything from candles and cool t-shirts to stationery. One of the things that I love the most there is that they also do like consignment stuff. So I get gifts there that are basically one of a kind. So I picked up bookends for my sister as a gift, and they were these beautiful bighorn sheep that somebody just put over there to see if somebody would buy it, which is really cool. But also like, mini batch. I got my partner a pink sweatshirt with a little cowgirl on it, and it just said, "Even cowgirls
cute.
get the blues." And it's like one of her favorite shirts. It's so soft, it's lovely. I love that spot. I love what they're doing. You could also get like a little bit of beer over there. They got some boozy stuff for sale. It's lovely. All right, well, let's get into the real nitty and the gritty of our August experiences. What is something good that we should go to or buy for August in Las Vegas?
Well, what I've been up to recently, and I think I've told you, David, is I've been doing some volunteer work. I've been volunteering at Homeward Bound Cats, which is one of our cat adoption facilities here in Vegas.
The cats of this community idolize you.
I hope that that's true, desperately. I mean, as you know, like I don't have a cat right now. I don't have a pet. So it's been nice to just like go in and get a little cat time because Homeward Bound is set up. It's actually in an old dentist's office. And so there are these like mini cat meet and greet rooms where the cats are free range and you could just go in there.
I thought you were about to say that they're dressed up like little like dentists and dentist
they
assistants
could be.
and stuff. And they'd have the little cute masks and the little tools. But
Adorable.
Okay.
One
Yeah.
of the things, I don't know if you've seen the animals that press buttons on the internet, but one of the things we've learned is that some animals like to wear clothes. That's what we've learned from teaching cats English. All right. Digression. So what I've been doing is I've been photographing the cats for adoption, which is also like a real joy. And my phone is just filled with cat photos now because I have a degree in photography, blah, 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 blah. So that's what I'm doing. But I just wanted to shout them out as well as some of the other rescue facilities because August is like peak kitten season, as it's known. So like all the cats are having babies, all the strays are having babies, the cats
All the
that have been
humans are having
dumped,
babies, apparently. It's
all the people are having babies. So
Yeah.
it's birthday month for cats as well as humans. And that means that our shelters are really overwhelmed. So they're desperate not only for like extra hands within the facilities to help out with animals, like taking them to vet appointments and things like that, but also all of our animal adoption services are desperate for people to be fosters. Sometimes there's a cat or a dog that has a medical need. It just needs to be separated and get medicine for a little while. Or like a pregnant mother needs a space to like have her kittens. Or like an animal is just not doing very well in the shelter that they're kind of upset. So we've got Homeward Bound, we've got the Animal Foundation, there's Henderson Animal Control, there's our local cat cafe too. Like there's just so many places that will train you to adopt and foster. And it's just such a rewarding thing, especially if maybe you're not quite ready to have a full-time pet right now.
Okay, so Adoption August. I love it. Or, just attending to cats August.
Get out there and volunteer or adopt. There are so many cute kittens available right now. Go and get them. Get a couple. 2, 3, 4. Why not?
All right, Melinda, how about you? What kind of experience do you think people should be looking for in August?
Well, there's it kind of in the vein of cats, but much different. And follow me where I'm going here. Okay, obviously.
Okay, you're going to weave here. All right, let's hear it.
I am all over the Labubu trend. I don't know if you know what a Labubu is. I hope you know.
I've been holding out as long as I can. I keep seeing the word show up, and then I immediately turn off whatever it is because I don't want to know. I've given up on pop culture, but go ahead, Melinda. Break that for me.
David, that's what I'm going to bring you today is I'm going to bring you the pop culture and how it relates back to us in Las Vegas here. So the Labubu is this toy, this monster toy that was created by this designer in Hong Kong, and it has swept the world. It is the #1 toy in the world. It is the present day version of the Cabbage Patch doll because you dress these little monsters up like you or what you want to dress like. You get them little, designer outfits. I'm getting mine a little curly wig like you, and they're small and they're cute and they hang off your purse, your bag, your backpack. You can, they're unisex. They can be boy, girl. They can be whatever you want. They are a monster. They're adorable. And
Is
they're
this
really
like Where the Wild Things Are sort of updated? Kind of like
that. They actually
dolls.
kind of do look like that monster. Yeah, they do.
You remember troll dolls from the 70s, David? It's kind of like
troll
that.
dolls.
I know,
Yeah.
but again, I don't think I have enough room in my brain for all the new trends, but okay. Thank you, Melinda. Now I'm here.
So the place where these Labubus hang out, and here we go back to the cats, it's the Claw arcades, and there is a new Claw arcade called the Cosmic Claw Arcade. Now, these Claw games were so difficult when we were children. Now there's just rooms and rooms full of them in
Where
strip
is
malls.
the Cosmic Claw Arcade?
This one, the Cosmic Cat,
Yes.
not to be confused with Cosmic Cow, the Cosmic Cat Claw Arcade is on Durango. And this one just recently opened. You go in, it's like a lot of black lighting. It's a vibe in there. And really the prizes at a lot of these Claw Arcades is a Labubu. So everybody wants these Labubus. You go in, you play the Claw games, you win a Labubu or you get, tickets for your Labubu. And you can walk out with like Labubu clothes. This is like a whole thing.
New things.
Melinda is so like basically you pay you spend whatever like hundreds of dollars because it's a claw machine, right? I assume they work just as well as so since you can't like get one easily, you're just pumping your quarters in to try to get a Labubu.
Correct. You can get tickets and then you can trade them in for like better, more advanced Labubus, like the limited edition ones, because they have a lot of those that you can also purchase.
Labubus that are sentient.
There are Labubus for purchase. There's Labubus in the actual machines, but then there's also your Squishmallows. They're in there.
Sure.
Your Lilo and Stitches. Other types of ephemera are also in the claw machines, and this is really fun for everyone. It's fun
All right,
for me.
there's your experience. I'm gonna just take it back to something a little bit more traditional. I don't know if it's because it's like an off month for casinos, tours, and festivals, but August always seems like a good month to grab a favorite performer that you have not seen for a really long time. I don't know why they always pop up, whether it's the Lenny Kravitz or the Scorpions or Toto, Counting Crows, they're all coming in August. But the one that does it for me this time, Ben Folds. Ben
Oh,
Folds is
yes.
doing a show at the Wynn.
I'm amped
And tickets
about that.
are starting at $66, which isn't bad. I have seen him quite a few times back in the day, but I realize it's been almost 20 years.
David, I think the cheap tickets are already sold out, though. I would double check. I have to, because I looked the other day and I think it's already up to like $150.
Oh, no.
Which is
I got to get on it
crazy,
for my birthday. But I do love that
gotta get
space.
on
It's so intimate. The Wynn Theater was really designed for artists to engage their audience on a very personal level. I saw Garth Brooks there. Before I was a Garth Brooks fan, it actually made me into a Garth Brooks fan. My friend Whitney, shout out CityCast Nashville, dragged me to go to the show. But I love parking at the Wynn is really easy. They're still nice for locals, especially during the summer. Anyway, so yeah, Ben Folds is my experience. I love that kid. Just the way he pounds that piano.
That kid?
Yeah, I love that kid. No, he's someone my age.
Are you ready to dairy-free your mind? This summer, melt away your dairy-free expectations with So Delicious dairy-free frozen desserts. Enjoy mind-blowing flavors like salted caramel cluster, chocolate cookies and cream, cookie dough, and more. For over 35 years, So Delicious has been cranking up the flavor with show-stopping products that are 100% dairy-free, certified vegan by Vegan Action, and are so unbelievably creamy, your taste buds will do a double take. Dairy-free your mind. Visit SoDeliciousDairyFree.com.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Okay, so food. I'm gonna kick it off because there's I think always something new or interesting that we should try to eat or drink. And August, obviously, no exception. I'm gonna go back into a casino, and this is kind of like people who know me know that I do my best to try to avoid casinos. But I don't know, maybe August is my casino month just because their air conditioning is always perfect. That said, the new Spiegelworld adventure called The Dinner Party. Color me intrigued. This has shades of the old Rose Rabbit Lie show at the Cosmo, which was their, basically introduction to all the great variety acts that become part of the traveling circus that is like Absinthe and all the related shows. So the Dinner Party is sort of a hyper-focus offshoot of Super Frico. It's in that same bigger space over at the Cosmo. But they only have room for 50 guests per night, and you have to get reservations. They're already well into August. They have a 4-course prefix menu with things like lobster roll tacos and filet mignon with roasted bone marrow, lots of entertainment throughout. It's a very old concept with a very kinky twist. If you know Spiegelworld, it's Sundays through Wednesdays, $150, which is high, but this group, I'm willing to take a chancey. All right, Sarah, what are you hungry for or thirsty for this month?
Okay, I actually need some help with this because I've been driving back and forth to LA a lot. First of all, I learned really do not bring produce over the California line because I actually got stopped. Most of the time, there's not a soul there, but I actually got stopped and they were digging through my Target groceries. Anyway, they didn't confiscate my cherries, but it was
bizarre. They had guns.
There were guns. That's a whole nother episode, but I haven't seen them since. But there were armed guards. Bizarre. Luckily, they let me smuggle my cherries across the state line.
Hey ho!
I feel is that?
I don't know. I made it that way.
Was that a double entendre? I guess
I made
so.
It one. I'm
we'll
sorry.
take it. We'll take it. I need to know where to stop to eat between Vegas and LA because I feel like the dining options are paltry, but I feel like I just don't know. It's like the McDonald's at Barstow Station. Or honestly, my go-to is I stop at Eddie World and get myself some banana chips and veggie chips and nuts or something. No chocolate because it's going to melt in the car, even with the AC on in this weather. So where do you stop to eat when you're driving to LA?
I mean, before you told me of this crazy story about armed guards at the Ag Check, we used to just bring tons of food and have car snacks. Now you got me freaked out now.
It is fine if it's not produce, but they made me, again, like stop the car and open up a cooler, which is always sort of hanging out in the back of my car. So
Yeah.
like, it's wild. I've never seen anyone other than a box truck get stopped there. And again, this happened a couple weeks ago and hasn't happened since.
Yeah, very
That
weird.
being said, I can't just do
Melinda-
the easy grocery pickup in my neighborhood like I wanted to, you know?
People just don't stop anymore, even though they got to charge their cars now, right? But I will tell you this. I used to see so many celebrities at the Del Taco in Barstow. Like, it was like, I would always see all these reality stars, like going, yeah, like Sheena from Real House or from Vanderpump. Like, I would see like whole casts of reality shows out there just at the Del Taco making a pit stop.
Rob Katchel-Reese pointed out that is one of the oldest Del Tacos in the country, but it's like from the 50s, but unfortunately it like didn't maintain any of its, I don't know, 50s glamour. But the other thing, like I have to try this because he also told me that you can get hot pizzas to go at Peggy Sue Diner. You could just drive down the road with like a hot, juicy pizza in one hand. Maybe I should try that.
I mean, Peggy Sue Diner have been keeping the world's worst but most prolific billboard campaign up for at least 20 years. I feel like we do owe them at least one try. I mean, because they're trying so hard, despite the fact that they're little
Yeah, I've never
billboards.
been in. There's a
They
dinosaur
suck.
park next door.
Yeah. No, I mean, the billboards are like lame, but there are so many of them. Like, you can't stop thinking about Peggy Sue for some odd reason. Also, don't sleep on the A&W over in Baker. That's where I see my
I did
celebrities.
think about that.
Yeah.
I got gas in Baker because there is a pretty nice travel plaza in Baker now, and I saw the A&W root beer sign. You know what I want to do? I want to like buy the Ron Paul Saves America or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, like that mini mart, and I want to make it a destination restaurant like La Copine in California, like a really like the bear, like you're going to go out of your way. Like let's make a reason to stop.
Melinda, what are you doing for food in August?
Oh gosh. Okay, so there's a couple of places that I'm just really loving. And Double Zero, this is a very cool concept. I first experienced this in Tokyo last year, and it's called a pizza omakase. So you basically,
What?
there's a very famous, yes. There's a very famous restaurant in Tokyo called Pizza on 38th. And you go in and it's like a sushi omakase, but it is with pizza. And one of the world's best pizza makers is there, and you just eat all this incredible pizza, multi-courses, like 12 courses of pizza. So Double Zero kind of riffed on that, and they're starting their own pizza omakase. Double Zero is, on Spring Mountain here in Las Vegas. Fantastic. They've won, lots of top 50 pizza awards around the world. They're starting their pizza omakase. I had a chance to sample it a few weeks ago, and it is so good. Now, you got to think that they kind of take it outside of the traditional boundaries of pizza too, because they use their dough and their incredible bread to also make other interpretations of pizza. Like you get a mortadella sandwich and a focaccia this with cheese and tomatoes. So you're getting kind of like some deconstructed pizza dishes as well. So it's not so repetitive. This one also has an incredible price tag on it. The early, conversations about price were between $45 and $55 for a massive meal, multiple pizzas, and
Is it in
all
the
sorts
same
of-
space or a new space?
No, it's in the Double Zero space.
Okay.
In the Spring Mountain Plaza, I think it's called, maybe not Spring Mountain Plaza.
Yeah,
but
right where Golden Tiki and all the others
Golden
are over
Tiki
there.
is right down from Golden Tiki, and so fantastic. They're launching it later this summer. They don't have a defined date yet, but again, this is one of the top 50 pizzas, spots in the U.S. consistently ranked. So check it out, Pizza
Amazing.
Omakase.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means, and I'm getting a sense from the way you're describing it, but I'm up for the adventure. Plus, they do really good work there, and they're nice people. I like nice people.
Yeah, but omakase basically mean kind of like dealer's choice, right? The chef gets to cook for you, and you don't have any say in it. No choice.
Just
Which is great.
enjoy, or else.
Just
I love it.
Trust. It's saying you trust the master skills of a master chef.
Yeah, and their master oven. All right, so now this brings us to what we call the kicker. I'm trying to come up with like a good, anyway. The kicker. All right, team, if we had to pick one event that we are making time for this month, what is it? Where will you probably see us out and about for sure during the month of August?
My kicker is the DIY Profanity Hoop Embroidery Workshop at Ferguson's downtown Friday, August 8th from noon to 2. David, I really felt like I needed a new hobby because I'm very outdoorsy, and so I get really bored when it's hot, and I'm spending way too much time on screens. And so I really admire the embroidery some of my friends do. So I'm thinking of going to this class. It's a beginner's class, so it's perfect for me or anyone who has not picked up a thread and needle before. It's 17 plus only because it is a profanity-based embroidery.
What are you going to embroider? What's your dream embroider job?
My dream embroidery job is I would like to be able to like alter blouses and just take like a plain shirt and make it like something like really luxurious and beautiful and like do a collar on it. And if I am doing that, like if my path to learning how to do that is embroidering the word then I'm in. It's $25 a person. It's Friday, August 8th.
Did we just get a beeper on that? God bless.
Ferguson's Downtown. Go to fergusonsdowntown.com to sign up. It seems super fun.
Okay, Melinda, how about you?
Well, I got to tell you, I recently went to the Backstreet Boys, and follow me again on this, David. This is going to blow your mind where I'm going.
Everyone's been into that show. I've seen it all over the Instagram.
It's going to blow your mind. Okay, I have seen all the shows at the Sphere. This is our marvel of technology. It is mind-blowing in there, right? So this Backstreet Boys show, I'm not a Backstreet Boys fan by any stretch of the imagination. This show is mind-blowing. The graphics, the way, it's like literally like you stepped into your ultimate MTV music video fantasy from 25 years ago, and it just is exploding in front of you.
Their voices are still on points. Like
the seats are moving. You're getting this incredible rush of being in almost like a thrill ride in an amusement park. It is just the Sphere team has just kicked the content up to a whole new level with this Backstreet Boys show. And I'm here for it. It's our thing. It's a modern marvel of technology. Now, Wizard of Oz is debuting at the end of the month. August, I think 28th, I want to say.
Yeah, we talked about that price tag. Woof.
How much?
Insane.
Three figures to go see a movie.
Over $100.
Over $100 per person.
I cannot wait to hear Somewhere Over the Rainbow in that venue with that sound, re-recorded with the, remastered with musicians in the original integrity that it was played. I am living for that moment. I'm living for that moment.
I'm looking for the cackle from the witch. Get you, my pretty. All right. Speaking of pretty and cackles and old movies, for me, it's Mob Month at the Beverly Theater. I don't know that they want it to be called Mob Month, but I think they've leaned into it now and embraced it, and all the better. There's so many different, crime films, some of the obvious ones like Goodfellas, etc., but they always throw in like a classic, and I am so excited to see The Public Enemy with James Cagney on the big screen. It's like one of my favorite old school movies. It's, not very politically correct. I think it's probably best known for the scene where Jimmy Cagney's like pushing a grapefruit into his lady's face, which is not a nice thing and quite illegal. But that said, he's the public enemy. So, of course, here you go. That's going to be August 15th and August 16th. It's fun to just watch those old movies. And I love the programming that the Beverly does. I'll say it every time someone even asks me. I mean, they're just doing such a great job for a community. I also want to give a quick shout out. The storytelling workshop series that I inherited from Vogue Robinson through the city of Las Vegas is happening again in August. This one's called No Rugrats, Ragrats. It's mistakes that people have made in their lives, but, have kind of owned. So this is 3 workshops that I lead on how to put a story together. That starts August 6th. We have a big performance of all the storytellers at Charleston Heights Arts Center on August 23rd. So if you want to participate or just come out and cheer on the storytellers, be glad to see you there as well. Wow, that is a lot for August.
Yeah, things are
Thank
coming
you,
back.
guys. I really appreciate you coming by. And look, no gifts necessary for you two or anyone listening. I just appreciate the gift for me is to be a part of Las Vegas.
Happy birthday, David.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Hooray. Another one around the sun. All right, Melinda and Sarah, thank you so much. We'll see you out there in August and look for you in a month to come.
Thanks, David.
Thank you, David.
That's all for today here on CityCast Las Vegas. If you enjoyed the show, go tell a friend. You can also rate our show, leave us a review, and subscribe to our morning newsletter. And don't forget, you can support this show and get some great perks by becoming a CityCast Las Vegas neighbor at membership.citycast.fm. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. Till then, stay lucky.